well, keep talking shit. We even had nobody on there for 20 seconds. Well, it is recorded, right? Somebody start this motherfucker from the beginning.
Is it now?
Hop on Facebook and share, gang.
Gucci Bang. Got it.
Snake. Booba Bang.
Snacker.
Bird.
Big shiesty.
Yeah, that shit instantly put me on.
Yeah, for real.
I think I got mine set up where it automatically do it though. Do it as
Damn, 3 people.
Nigga, that's me, you.
Stay slow, man.
Somebody look at this shit and be like, they talk before that shit even start.
That's the 4 of us. Everybody put a comment.
It's hilarious.
That's fine. Somebody watching. That's Days.
For J-Man. That motherfucking boy J-Man in this bitch. Days in this bitch. What's up? I'm sorry if your parents are watching.
Damn, how I share this
Turn
shit?
your shit.
Bro, I'm trying to share it, bro. I ain't even know how to share it. They didn't even let me share it. I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey, I got partners, man. We was having a couple of
Dickhead moments.
technical difficulties. Dickhead moments. Boy, I tell you what. You gotta know I go too far.
I
That's
got
Chief
set up
Keef.
today? No, Bullshot.
I ain't listened to that.
Then you heard the most popular one? There's 8 people. I don't know who else. Crazy.
Go ahead and kick it out. We can kick it out and say,
I don't know who else. You went in the comments again. I feel like you did decent in the comments last week.
kick it out.
Because the Virgo analyze.
Don't start this shit, bro.
Dre
You
always
finna kick it out?
Go ahead.
What's up, y'all, man? This is another episode of Class A Dickheads, man. Welcome to our episode today. We talking about a lot of stuff. We got we're gonna kick it off and we're gonna talk about the 6ix9ine situation. But before we get into that, let me introduce myself. I'm Tay. I'm just Tay this week. Ain't nobody else.
I'm happy you stopped saying that shit.
Just introduce yourself, man.
Y'all know some bullshit, man.
I'm Disco.
Scoliosis.
Stupid motherfucker. Go ahead.
That sounds like a disease or something.
It is. Scoliosis, your spine.
Look, come on, man. You gonna get all this. Why did you say that? But I'm Disco.
Black motherfucker.
Go ahead, Church.
Oh, Chris, Church. You know what I'm saying? Usually what they say. And like they said, we're gonna kick that thing off about the whole 6ix9ine Meek Mill the situation. Everybody take on it. My take on it personally, the shit goofy overall. Meek shouldn't even entertain that bullshit. If he saw Church, wherever they was, whatever the situation was, I don't even want to be here no more. I don't give a fuck what's going on. The walk through, get your bread, slide, and you know what I'm saying, be done with it. But all that other goofy whole ass shit they had going on, when Meek got all his security. 6ix9ine is a cop. So all that shit, I left my security in the car. No, you did. Doing anything to him is the equivalent of shooting him up for a police dog. They're gonna slam you. Fuck, dude. You shouldn't even. I think Meek lost. Just, you know what I'm saying? Because he got way too much to lose to even be entertaining that bullshit and knowing that Church didn't told on motherfuckers who was riding for him for real, minus all the violent shit, his actual friends, what he came up with. So he don't give a fuck about telling on you, and now they both got lawsuits against each other.
Pin that question. Pin the top.
Meek want 6ix9ine to take him out the video because it make him look bad and all this, he a bitch and all this shit, and Meek supposedly spit on 6ix9ine, was his assault, so that shit goofy anyway. But one of you brothers, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and get y'all take.
Tell you what, I guess.
Anybody. You know,
I feel like you said, the whole situation was bullshit. It shouldn't even got that far, but 6ix9ine has to do everything for clout. Everything he do, and I don't know. I just feel like he picked it. Like now he messing with dirt again. He knows Chicago's gonna eat up all that attention. It's a big city, eat up a lot of attention, and Chicago loves drama. So as long as he's sitting there as long as Chicago sitting he messed with a Chicago person, he know a lot of people around the world follow Chicago. Yeah, follow anything Chicago got going on. So as soon as he say something about Chicago, he know that there's gonna be people coming to listen to his music. Notice every time he call out Dirt or somebody, he drop an album or he drop a song. So I just not even pay attention to that bullshit. I'm like, that nigga need to lose the rest of his money and go ahead and get up off the face of the earth. Like he had his 15 minutes, and then the shit he did, he did his lame ass shit, and that's what it is. I don't think he supposedly a street nigga, and you done sit here and got your whole gang locked up on some dumb shit. The nigga the feds. He did all that capping with Dirt, and he want Dirt to respond. Dirt doing the right thing. Ain't no time. First of all, it ain't no time limit on getting that. So why you sitting there steady saying like do this and do that? Dirt know the feds finna be watching his every move. Like you ain't finna sit there. Block know the fans gonna be watching. The feds gonna be watching every move. They probably watching running them 9 and sitting there. Like they ain't finna sit there and touch them people, and you know that they got all these people around watching y'all every move, waiting on y'all to do something back to them. That's stupid. And then with the Meek Mill situation, Meek Mill handled it right. Go hit that man pockets, cause y'all doing it. Just hit that man pockets and let it be what it is.
That's it. That's all you got.
Yeah.
Me personally, like me and you talked about it yesterday. It's a lose-lose. No matter what you do, it's a lose-lose on Meek end. You slap him or you do something to him, you finna go to jail because you already beat the system twice. You know what I'm saying? So they waiting on you to do something so they can slam you.
Slip up.
Then you don't do nothing, you look like a whole ass nigga. So with social media, man, they gonna kill you regardless. They done did it before. They tried to kill him before. So 6ix9ine is a fucking genius because he trolled motherfuckers.
Marketing.
Yeah, as far as marketing, he trolled motherfuckers and to get his promo and all that. Then like Deion said, he dropped a song that bitch do 24 million views in 24 hours. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And then like what he got, like 8 platinum records. You know what I'm saying? His whole career has been based on trolling. So
that nigga working. Like 50 Cent did it the right way, but 50 Cent was still streets with it. Was still in the streets with it shit when he was dissing everybody. This nigga done did this and he won't shut up about it. Like
right,
you already
it was certain. It was even with the whole 50 Cent lick. It was you follow that history. It was sort of kind of the same thing. They accused 50 of telling and shit like that. And the only thing was social media wasn't prevalent. All you had was the beef and the smack DVDs and shit like that, where you had artists who could speak on certain little situations, and they all had their actual. But he was an actual rapper with an actual background and the shit that he was talking about, whether or not he did it or not. And a lot of motherfuckers accused him of telling on motherfuckers indirectly in this song, with saying other little slick shit. Niggas that wrote books on him, but he broke the mold with it. You can't come in and do that shit no more, cause now all the shit is set up for that. You can't come in and he do the how to rob where he went at everybody in the industry just to get a motherfucker attention. Not that he was necessarily mad. Motherfuckers getting stabbed and shot behind that shit. I was about to say when nobody getting hurt, but yes, the fuck they would. But there was some real actual street shit going on, and it wasn't derived off no music. It was just the streets bled over into some music shit.
yeah, and my thing is with 6ix9ine, like a lot of people saying like cause he a rat, like that's what he is. But everybody saying, oh, he had a reason to snitch. And my thing behind that was, bro, like stop. It's too many people in the world today playing street. Like we all come from the same environment. You know what I'm saying? And we know motherfuckers that's really out there, doing what they doing. But anytime we was around that type time, like we like, nah. Cause we know we not like that. Not saying we know whole ass niggas, but we know we ain't about what they on. So it's like, bro, I ain't even finna play street to put myself in no predicament. Then you get slammed.
On some bullshit, trying to impress them.
You know what I'm saying? They throw them football numbers at you. You talking about some, well, listen, Judge, my boy right here, he really shut the whole thing up. Now you giving extra information, and then you want us to feel sympathetic to your situation. To me, they kidnapped me, they held me hostage and for ransom. No, bro, that's what come with the game, bro. That's what come with it. Day one, niggas ain't loyal.
It ain't even so much as that. You are not who you put yourself out there to be in the first place. Everybody have that story where they first initially met him. Daniel is what they was calling nigga initially.
Wait, who's
Oh,
that?
that's his name.
Oh, Daniel Hernandez.
Yeah, that's his name. So when
Fucking rat.
before he, I don't even get all into that shit, but before he grew his hair out and did all the wild shit and did the big interviews and all this other little shit he was doing, that was a persona. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers had, and motherfuckers, the niggas who was in the streets and put motherfucking money behind them, they dumber than he is. That shit goofy. You know, if you know who the fuck he is, he's not that, and then y'all speaking on the shit after the fact, y'all was really getting into shit. Not even on some LA, Chicago shit, but just in New York, period. Certain shit had to be addressed because he's saying shit. Oh, now he gangbanging. Since when?
Yeah.
And y'all really had an issue with these niggas, and now some shit happened. A motherfucker get hurt, a motherfucker get locked up, and church ain't got nothing to say when a lot of this shit is being caused by you. Because you speaking out of, you talking out of turn and putting shit in your music. Now motherfuckers getting money off that platform, and that, all that shit is goofy across the board.
Yeah, I don't know, I just feel like that, like you said, that shit is a goofy situation with a goofy ass nigga. I don't think that it even got that. He shouldn't have got as big as he got. He did the little clout chasing, he got that, but after that, he got out of jail. You knew people was gonna be interested in what the fuck he was gonna have to say, so he was gonna do a little numbers. But like you just said, before he just dropped his last song, you ain't hear about this nigga in forever. And then all of a sudden he finna drop a song, he run up on Meek Mill, and then he started dissing Lil Durk just so he can get his name out there. Like Tay said, nigga a genius when it comes to promoting. This nigga is a genius. When it comes to promoting, he know how to keep his name going. He good on Instagram, he say shit about Von and everybody. He know how to keep his name out there. And then he drop his music, then he goes for, he do his little thing so his music keep trending, and then he go down, and then he try to come back. Just go ahead, Meek Mill, take the rest of that nigga money, and we gonna call him one. Let him do him. He know can't nobody touch him. This nigga got the feds watching him.
Nah, for real. Hey, Meek wound up his ass with that cease and desist joint, cause he put that live video in there with Meek facing like you ain't finna capitalize on me. That was genius.
Yeah, that was genius.
But I'm tired of talking about this rat ass.
But before you say that, my bad. We can go ahead and switch up. But I just wanted to say, we ain't. Hey, you better remember that. But nah, I wanted to just say because you said that we don't like that. I just want to say that we just better than that. I ain't gonna say we not like that. Just better than that. See ourselves.
Nah, I said we not no whole ass niggas. Though.
Yeah,
so that mean don't try us. Don't think because we
Like,
on this
it's just-
podcast playing. Don't try us. I'm telling you.
Better than that faking the
Real
street
dangerous,
shit.
baby.
Like,
Stay dangerous.
but no, you know,
Stay dangerous. No, you can go ahead. I'm tired of getting bro.
You know what I'm saying? Next topic,
Oh yeah, so let's change gears and let's get into something, different. What you brought up the other day, the being not what you brought up the other day, my bad. The topic of being raised off love versus being raised off survival. Like, what's y'all takes on that?
I mean, it's kind of hard to say because, and it's funny that you asked it, but Dion said that right before we got on, and like even though we all from the same neighborhood, different parts of the the neighborhood or whatever, I wasn't raised on no survival shit. It's some me you type shit. I seen it. I know some motherfuckers, some of my people like that, but not because they had to be. It's more so some shit where motherfuckers just adapted to who they was kicking it with. You don't want to seem like the smartest motherfucker around. It's bad to seem intelligent at that time. For the most part, it's hard to say, and it's hard to deal with a motherfucker who, on some survival shit because and go take it back to with the 50 Cent shit. That's always been the stigma with him. Regardless of how intelligent he was, business savvy, acumen, any of that. That was always the shit that was put upon him because he lost his mother at such a young age, and the way she passed, his whole thing was even in his book he spoke on it. If I can't get nothing from you, I'm not fucking with you. And he might not say that, but those would be his actions. And it's hard to build any type of bond with a motherfucker like that because you might really not have it. And the first time you tell a motherfucker no, that's all they harp on. Never mind all the 1,000 years where now that you need it right now, church, I'm fucked up, I ain't got it. Man, bitch ass, and shit just go all the way left, and then that make you question the whole relationship as a whole, friendship, whatever. Did this motherfucker, he or she, really fuck with me for real?
I thought I did.
You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of hard to gauge though. That's hard. I mean, what's your take on it, Dan?
I ain't gonna say I was completely raised off struggle. Survival. I ain't gonna say I was completely raised off survival. But I ain't gonna say I wasn't completely raised off love neither. So I got a 50-50 take on that. I feel like you basically that is who you grow up to be. Basically, how you which one you grew up off of. I feel like I got a good balance of both. I mean, I did the survival stuff, but that ain't all me. Like I ain't not like you said. 50 Cent said, if I can't get nothing from you, then fuck you. It ain't even like that for me. It's like shit. Like I fucks with who I fucks with. I ain't no over happily ass person. I ain't over friendly. But I fucks with who I fucks with, and if we all fuck with each other, then I'm cool with that. But I'm not finna be out here on some show everybody love neither. I'm one of the people that's quick to, you speak to me, I speak to you. I ain't going out my way to excuse me to be like, yeah, I need to talk to everybody. I just feel like being based. I grew up, I say, more on survival. I ain't gonna say that because my pops raised me pretty well, so I say 50-50.
And I mean, like, in survival, in what sense though? Because when
Getting shit done, like not on some like kill take shit. Like nah, I grew up on getting shit done, making you get your business done and stand in your word. So I say I grew up more like that. I guess it's different ways you could put that. Like some people say they grew up on survival, as in they got to kill and take to get whatever the fuck they need. I don't feel like that. I feel like I could go other ways around it. I don't agree with that whole aspect of it. I grew up on basically like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and work my ass off to get what I want. So I ain't gotta sit there and do all that other stuff. But I also had enough love shown to me where I still know how to balance it too. So I could grow up, I could get up and be like, all right, show a different side. Like I believe in tough love. So I feel like, but I also feel like that was something that I grew up more on the survival side. That's more the survival side of me. Like my kids need to be shown tough love, but not too much tough love to where they think that they can't show their feelings. But that's a different topic. Tell you got something to say?
I mean, my take on it, I feel like, me personally, I feel like I was raised off survival.
My bad, I spit like two like that braces. I felt like that motherfucker was hitting my arm. I know it's like him, motherfucker.
You ain't spitting on me. I told you.
You been baptized.
Wow, never.
What? This podcast is getting out of hand.
No, but I mean,
yeah, you be wild, man.
I mean, my whole take on it, I feel like I was raised off survival, and not, my definition of survival is obviously different from somebody who like grew up in the streets for real, and like their whole mindset was to kill and take. I mean, my definition is, I had to, get the job done by any means necessary, and that's not necessarily meaning killing, stealing, and drug dealing and all that. So I mean, I feel like because I didn't come from a home where it was like, oh, I love you, you know what I'm saying? And we were spoon fed. It was like a lot of the times, like, and I'm not saying that to say like I was just in some fucked up home, and, you know what I'm saying? My mama didn't care about me or whatever the case may be, but it was like a lot of stuff that happened in life I had to learn on my own. So it was like, in a sense, I was selfish. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't care about other people outside of my inner circle. I'm just trying to make sure we good.
And not that I don't care about you, like I can't be sympathetic and or empathetic, but
right, it goes.
I can't deal with what the fuck I can't readily, you know what I'm saying,
exactly.
touch or see.
Right. So it goes hand in hand with what you said last week when you said it's not that I don't fuck with you, I fuck with me more than I fuck with you.
You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean I hate you neither. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
So, you know what I'm saying? I look at it as, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I'm good, and I'm gonna make sure the people around me good. You know what I'm saying? Before I can extend a hand to people outside of my inner circle. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like being raised off survival, it was a little bit different. And I don't know, like Dion said, he 50-50. I don't know if I can say I was 50-50 because, like I said, bro, I didn't come from I love yous and hugs and kisses every day. So, you know, like I feel like that trickled down into relationships with people in general, and then people in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be a good person and you could be selfish because you was raised off survival. So all you know is get it by any means necessary. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know, fuck you type shit, but it's just I gotta get what I need before I can extend myself to you.
Or like not even on just like, cause I know some motherfuckers who's selfish, and it's more so the politics in the crib. Motherfuckers hiding cereal and putting the pop on the back. Look, for real. And you motherfuckers grown now, and you see them traits, cause like, dude, you ain't nigga this, and it wasn't a fucked up crib. It's love yous and all that shit, but just the whole that bullshit power dynamic. Where I'm gonna put all the pops in my room, or I'm gonna hide the cereal. What the fuck you had? Like, I saw a young, my little cousin came from Cleveland, and he on just some regular shit, all the cereal on top of the refrigerator. He was like, "Hey, are we allowed to get some?" I'm like, "My nigga, why the fuck are you?" And we shorted. So why are you asking that? Just get the fucking cereal. But I didn't even understand that till later on. Like, damn, okay, it was. And he told me, "Oh well, this, that, and the third going on." Like, Joe, we be like, "That's my cereal. You can't just grab it." Like, Joe, motherfucker be scrapping. You can't just grab it. And not that it's fucked up, but they buy their own shit. You ain't just finna, just because it's out don't mean you can have some. So it's a whole, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole, and it's petty as hell. That's some super duper petty shit, but you see motherfuckers still like that to this day.
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely some petty shit, but like I said, you know, speaking on, you know, how the way I grew up. I mean, I grew up with Dion, my boy, motherfucking Coop Bentley. He behind the camera as always. Shout out to my boy. I grew up with them, and you see a lot of people that was raised off survival. You see them stingy with shit like money. Like money is big to them, but with us it was never that. You know what I'm saying? If I got it, they got it, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's some different type of selfish shit. Like, motherfuckers be like hiding pops and shit. That's stupid. Like, why you hiding pops? Why you hiding cereal? It's like, if we all live in the same house and you know where we come from, like, why not put that out?
Cause our shit was different. My whole thing was just don't touch my shit. My people had a tendency. I like nice shit. I buy some. My shit gone. Motherfucker bit off half my motherfucker sandwich. Like, but it was never no big motherfucking deal. We ain't no, you know, we not no selfish motherfucker. That's why I say with the whole survival and being raised off love, it was dope. Like, every day, I love you. Hey, how you doing? And there was a lot of motherfucking rough times and shit too, but it wasn't like fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We still had some semblance of motherfucking dignity and integrity. We didn't fuck each other over. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's hard to kind of gauge the whole love versus survival shit, because you saw shit, you know, we was exposed to shit you wasn't supposed to be seeing young, but it wasn't in a fucked up way where it was where it was malice behind it. Right. Motherfuckers trying to get over on you or introduce you to some shit because they see you going away and trying to pull you back. Just some shit that was going on in your bubble. You know what I'm saying? And like, all right, if you choose to get down, cool. You don't, my nigga, you don't do this, you go to school. That's fine. And motherfucker wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, tripping. That's why it's kind of, it's hard to, I could say as far as that though, nature, I mean,
Type into the comments, bro.
Man, it ain't much comments, man. Go ahead and leave some comments on down what y'all think, or if y'all agree with something. It's okay to leave comments and promote y'all businesses too if y'all in there. But we ain't got much comments. They said people who are raised off survival are always high alert, and I think it's also hard for them to let their guard down because they're so used to having a wall up.
Yeah, let me tap into that real quick.
Can I talk like the white boy off Joe Budden podcast?
Go on, you got something you want to say?
No, just give
Hey,
me.
that's funny.
No, for real. If
You can't never see the nigga face, bro.
if you want to tap in, go ahead.
He's not saying like right now. I guess he just wanted to.
Right.
Say.
Oh, okay.
You gave him the flow. I like that.
Whole time, like, because, and I'm gonna talk loud so people can hear me, but at one point, like you said, we all grew up with each other, but at one point it was 10 of us living in my grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? But it was times where on Sunday, you know what I'm saying, when we order food, everybody eat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's you get one piece of chicken or two, like everybody gonna get the same amount.
And motherfucker didn't trip or nothing.
And we didn't complain, bro. There was no complaining. And when we went to sleep, I slept on the couch with my mother and my sister, bro. We was on the couch, bro. You know what I'm saying? But never complained as a shorty because I was like, this is how it is. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just what we're accustomed to. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what people are accustomed to. You know what I'm saying? So if we grew up this way, this is what we're accustomed to. You know what I'm saying? When we spend a night over Dion's house or your house or my house, shit, we making pallets, bro. Ain't nigga that. Everybody don't get a bed. You know what I'm saying? We on the floor with it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just, it's all about what people are accustomed to. And on Mason, shit, that's what we was accustomed to. So
Exactly.
We got it how we live, bro.
Even when we stayed at each other's crib, we made shit work.
You feel me? For real.
But I think it's
Like I
also
said, one
made it
I
work.
got it, you
Yeah,
got
like,
it. You know what I'm saying?
It is. I think it's also levels to it. Like people that's like strict survival. Like it's you and me. Those are more like street people that grew up and stuff like that. And then people that's like all love is the people that's gullible, a little bit more gullible. I hate to say it like that, but they're a little bit more gullible. And they don't see things from a harder point of view, or like from our point of view on how we see things. Like everything not always roses and whatever the fuck the saying is.
Peaches and roses.
Peaches and roses.
But we do know, and this ain't throwing no shots at nobody because it's people. I ain't saying nobody like specifically, but we do know people that did have the family dynamic, but they still went to the streets.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a choice, bro.
That's why I said what I said earlier. People hop off the porch playing street.
But then
You don't even know
Not
what
it,
come with it.
but not even
it's some niggas
who just can't help it. You know what I'm saying? This is just
who
them.
like come from a decent
Real talk.
That's
mother father
yeah.
dynamic.
That's
hellfire
real
grandmother,
talk.
and motherfucker like Joe. But that's him appealing to who he kicking it with.
But that's a small percentage. That's why you see so many people on social media. Social media gangsters. When I see you in public, I'm gonna beat your ass.
And they not really
Then
like that.
you see a motherfucker in public, motherfucker on it. Hey Joe, why he talking to me like that, bro? Like, no, it was just, no, don't play like that, because there's niggas out here that don't really play like that. Like, if I say it's up there, because I don't play on social media. So if I get to that point where I say, when I see him, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Don't ever get on social
Shut
media
up.
and say them cloud. I promise you.
No, but that's what I'm saying. And I don't play that game. Me personally, I don't play on social media. I'm not ever gonna get into it with a motherfucker on social media
Not at all.
and then say, man, when I see you, I'm gonna beat your ass, and then I see you, oh, it's 30 of them, I ain't no shit. No, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do, but listen, when I see you, I'm standing on business. That's
If
just
I
what
say
it is.
like,
Real talk. Real
that
talk.
energy is gonna be kept regardless.
Exactly.
And that's not coming off the more of a survival side of me. Like that's energy is gonna be kept regardless if we go ahead. If I see you and we bumped heads on the internet, like I want to see if you got that same energy in person, but I ain't finna overdo it and throw myself in jail or nothing like that on some crazy shit. But did I have anything else to say?
You finna get into you got something to say. Go ahead.
No,
I just
Go ahead.
wanted to
Tap into
Go ahead,
that.
I feel like we touched on that.
I wanted to say Aaliyah Clay Brooks. I think I had a nickname for her, right?
That's
I know you said that your best friend.
Oh, that's
Hey, nah, I like that nickname.
Nah, that's Whoopi.
That's her name. That's what I call
my
her.
best friend Whoopi, man.
Darkness. I don't like that. We ain't gonna do it darkness.
You don't like
call
her,
it
but
Whoopi.
that's her name.
Her name is Aaliyah Claybrook. That's what we going with. Shut up. Nah. But Aaliyah Claybrook said, "How y'all feel about the Meek Mill bar against?" That he said they mentioned Kobe name.
Disrespectful.
Let me go.
Okay,
Let me touch on that first, right? Because I'm a Meek fan. That's my favorite rapper.
Hey, fact.
That's my favorite rappers. But when I heard the bar, I said, "Yo, hold on."
He coulda did
it's
better.
It's a whole nother way to go to pay homage to Kobe. You wild.
He could have
I'm
did
like,
better.
What
Like-
he say?
He said, and he gonna bring the chop out something. It's gonna be
It'll be
another
another
Kobe. Like you could do better than that. Me,
First,
if I go out, I'm going out like
regardless of what the
Like
bar
Kobe,
was.
another Kobe.
Right. That's the only thing.
I'ma be honest.
The Kobe, like, come on.
I'm gonna be completely honest. The bar was weak as hell. Like as a Meek fan, the bar was weak as fuck.
So you going on just bars rapping, or you talking about the disrespect?
Nah, the
No,
bar
I'm,
was weak.
I'm
The bar
saying
was
on,
weak, bro.
on some rap shit,
That
the
was
bar
weak,
was
bro.
weak as fuck.
That was
Then not only was it weak, it was disrespectful.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers said way more foul shit.
It's a double.
I mean, they have,
but come on, bro.
But
It's
listen,
like
And see, I'm saying that because I don't.
but
care.
listen, you gotta think of what Meek been on though. The whole criminal
I feel
justice
you, but
reform, the pushing the black community.
Look at what he was
Comments-
talking about before that.
nah,
You
hey,
know what
but
I'm
I had seen some Wayne. I had seen shit.
Yeah,
Wayne said-
Wayne
shit
said
about her
some
in the
disrespectful
jail.
stuff.
Wayne
And
said- I'm a-
him, he called hell, and after Rick Ross said that the
Molly
Molly
and champagne.
he lost his what
Fact,
that
bro.
Reebok
Fact,
deal.
bro. Fact.
You know,
But
somebody
Shiesty-
said foul.
but
I think just
Pooh
because the
Shiesty
bar
just
was
did.
weak, bro. It was weak.
No,
bro.
I don't think it's the bar. Like Pooh Shiesty just mentioned, he said, hold on, I'm just gonna stop or something. He said, like Pooh Shiesty just mentioned Kobe in a disrespectful way on the bar. Ain't nobody say nothing. I think it's just Meek. Everybody want to see Meek lose. I'm a fan of Meek.
No,
Everybody want to see Meek lose.
I don't
feel
think
like.
it's that.
Nah,
I
Meek
think
my
it's- I
man,
think
bro. You know I've been listening to.
The bar was
I
ass.
started. Come on, bro. You know
Bar was
I've been
ass,
listening to me, bro. That shit
But
was
just
ass,
like,
bro.
but just like to his point, I think it's more so people pointing out the hypocrisy, like what Deontay just said. If you pushing this and standing on high moral ground and shit like this, certain shit like that shouldn't even if you thought about it, certain shit shouldn't even be spoken on. Because if I'm not mistaken, after Meek passed, after Nip passed, when everybody said something to Kodak, I believe he was somebody who said something to him too. In that same vein, like it's too soon for you stepping how you stepping, and you standing on bullshit.
Right.
You still following, you still pushing this bullshit ass line.
This
Like that wasn't no foul shit you said. And motherfuckers wasn't even tripping, but Joe, shorty, be cool, Joe.
be cool.
That
Nick
shit,
was
cause
better.
that just
He
happened.
better than
I feel you exactly.
Exactly.
So look,
And-
here's the
yeah.
thing though.
It's
Here's
that.
the analogy, and follow me. You know what I'm saying? So with Spider-Man, what does Uncle tell him? With great power comes great responsibility.
Facts.
If you up there like me, you can't do that,
And
bro.
he said it on championship.
You can't do that, bro.
You can't. I
I
mean,
mean, you got a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So of course, somebody like Pooh Shiesty can get on who on the up and coming who can say something like that and get away with it.
He got more room to improve.
You feel me? He got room for error. He got room for error. That's what it is.
Right.
Meek Mill ain't got no room for error. That comes with the fame,
But I
bro.
just feel, that's a
Don't
fact.
nobody want
But
to see
I
him
feel like
lose.
he's. I feel I don't know. Ever since the Drake situation, I feel like everybody want to see this man.
No, man, bro,
Facts.
I listen. Y'all
DC.
know I listen to Meek Mill, bro.
The chase.
Yeah.
Since we was shorty, since the
And,
chase, the
and like I
dream
said,
touch
I don't agree with the vibe. I don't agree with the vibe at all.
Exactly.
That shouldn't have been said. But I also feel like it was blown out of proportion. Everybody that said things way worse.
I agree with you. I agree it was blown out of proportion, but he still couldn't have said it though.
He
feel
should have.
me?
He
should
should
have
have
said
said
it, bro.
Somebody should have told him like, don't say that shit.
Like for real. That's what I'm saying. Like, who was the people in the studio with him when he said that, bro? Because they was like, oh, that was fire. Like, did they say that was fire? You feel me? Like, nah, come on, bro. You can do better than that. Like, if I'm in the studio with Tate and he say that, I'm gonna be like,
That shit was ass, Joe.
not even that it was ass. Like, I don't think that's a good business move. I don't think that's a good business move. Forget it being ass or raw. That ain't a good business move, bro. Kobe just died, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, bro. And
It
then-
just wasn't smart at all.
and like his family, you gotta respect. Like, it's some respect. You
Yeah,
gotta show,
and
you
then
feel
like
me?
his wife came out and confronted him about it, and Meek Mill said, "I'm back on my disrespectful shit." Like I said, as a fan of his music and his artwork, like bro,
He still stood 10 toes down.
I mean, you gotta respect that portion
But-
of it.
Yeah, you got
But
to.
at the
You
same
gotta double down
time,
on it.
at the same time, it's like, bro, like you can't do that, bro.
But at the same time, what is it subjective?
He bigger than that. He
But
can't do that.
bro, you got your platform.
You don't know who that tweet was directed to.
But I'm saying,
can't
Bro,
say-
it's a bad time to tweet. Like you said.
It was a bad time in March.
Exactly,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm saying, everything was bad.
But like you saying though, your platform is too big to fuck up like that. is way too big to be.
That's a fact.
To even be playing with that line, whether you was paying homage or being disrespectful, it's like
that was far from paying homage.
Don't do that.
He came out and spoke on it. And said
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Well, we not gonna say he
no,
spoke
no,
on
no,
it
I'm
directly
not
to her.
saying-
They did make a tweet.
His
yeah.
tweet after that
His-
said,
say
yeah.
He said, "I'm back on my disrespectful shit," and it's like, bro, you
I
can't make that mistake.
Like he said, forget what they talk. Like he said,
Like I respect him and stand on it, but it's also like, bro, you two old, two, like, come on, bro.
I
Like,
did, to be
you shouldn't have
honest.
been like that.
go ahead.
To be completely honest, I think my boy's salty
No,
because of the whole 6ix9ine
No,
shit. The
but
internet
then-
trying to kill him
yeah,
again.
But,
Gucci
okay,
did feel assault.
but you lose, you double down. That's a hell of a loss to take. You didn't say shit to church, like how? Because if that's the case, he could have really, you know what I'm saying, stepped out and did some goofball shit and gone and whooped 6ix9ine. If that's the case, you don't double down on some disrespectful shit, talking to somebody who just lost her child and her husband. That's goofy. If that's the case, that's
For sure.
That's always goofy.
For sure. Like I said, man,
Do y'all know about this? The baby,
the baby what?
Oh, with
JoJo, what's her name?
Yeah.
The baby and
Y'all know
JoJo's-
about that? What's
He
about that?
But he cleared it up.
He paid homage.
What
to
did he
her.
say though? I
He
ain't hear it.
said, what he say? He said,
I
something.
can't remember. It was a
That's a
song.
little child style. ain't it?
Yeah, he said it was a song that he said
Yeah.
he mentioned her, like he mentioned JoJo and like switching something up or something like that. But his nickname was JoJo. And he cleared that up, and he like made a tweet towards us saying, "It's all love. My daughter respects you. That wasn't for you. It's just my verbiage." So he cleared that up.
What he said, the bar was, "You a bitch, JoJo Siwa." But look, right?
Which is your bitch.
That's strong, though. That's a strong
I
vibe.
mean, is it cool? No. But what he was referring to it, you a female.
Which is-
Obviously, that's
Simple.
obvious.
That's the simple way
That's
of
obvious.
But
That's obvious.
my thing is,
This is a child
but
style.
look though, my thing is, y'all finna kill the baby this week because he said you a bitch,
Hey,
JoJo Siwa.
church don't give a fuck.
But nah, look, it ain't even that. Last week when JoJo Siwa came out, or 2 weeks ago, whenever she came out and said she was bisexual, whatever the case was, the internet, my daughter can't play with JoJo Siwa toys. She can't buy that JoJo Siwa stuff because you gay. What are you promoting? Now y'all on her side
Yes,
this
it
week.
is gay.
That's the
But
He
don't.
came out and
I think that's a different.
But
That's
no,
a different
that's
lane.
it's a-
And if y'all want to touch it, we can touch it, but that's completely
It's
different.
a different lane, but y'all
I
just
feel
tried to cancel her
But
last
this is a
week.
different. This is now
Because
when
you
you say bitch, that's general.
But I'm saying
You
though,
feel me? Now you talking about all
but
of
I'm
them.
saying
No, I'm
though,
not.
everybody.
No, I'm not.
Bro,
If I say these hoes and these bitches and you say something, that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, it's who
I'm
she
not gonna let
is.
you get away
She's-
with that.
she's-
I'm not,
She's
no.
a child star, no. She's a star for the kids. Like, you
Facts,
don't
facts.
mention
I was
her as a
just about
bitch
to
like
get
that
to that.
because of
And
shit.
I mean, but she
That's
got,
her audience.
But she got canceled for making it. But they said something about it because she made an adult decision. She promotes to kids, but she came out on some bisexual shit.
Yeah.
You don't speak on sexuality. Period.
Nah, we gotta be
Kids.
careful with the agenda.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna
You
get
feel
into
me?
the agenda.
But listen,
Yeah,
a lot of people I heard, a lot of people I
Her
heard,
pronouns, yeah, the pronouns too. I
a
don't know.
lot, you're right, hey. I just say that.
Motherfucker.
I ain't even gonna get on that because that's
We that's starting out like we don't
Right.
want them. We don't want them on our ass.
we love everybody.
I'm pro everybody.
What you doing?
I'm pro everybody.
No, but it ain't even. No, it's
I'm
just,
like, come on.
it's just we gotta be able to distinguish between what they arguing against. That's what I'm talking about.
Right, yeah.
That her talking about her sexuality is
Ain't
totally
that-
different
you feel
from calling her the B word.
But
You
no,
know
no,
what
no.
saying?
I'm just
different. Bro.
I'm speaking specifically on social media. It ain't her coming out and saying she gay. Like you like who you like. I don't care. That don't affect me. You know, now my little sister like JoJo Siwa. My bad. I didn't mean to hit you. I just hit you again. My bad.
Fact.
My sister like JoJo Siwa. I didn't even know who JoJo Siwa was until she explained it to me.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, so-
I'm like, who the fuck is JoJo
And I
Siwa?
think so with Aaliyah when she came and said like he did the same thing, but he apologized.
No, and
Meek
it wasn't
Mill ain't apologized.
He
It-
doubled
it-
down
it-
on
it-
it.
But it wasn't even necessarily the apology per se. He cleared it up. If you
There you go,
if-
cleared
if-
it up.
if
Not
you
apologize,
felt fucked
cleared
up
it
by
up.
what I said,
Yeah,
and
that's an apology.
I appreciate that he spoke
Yeah.
to her and then just make a broad, you know what I'm saying?
broad,
statement. Now, we can talk about it. Other mothers might talk about it 2 months down the line. What I like about church say shit one time. I think I'm not talking about this shit no more. Even in an interview, hey, we're gonna talk about it one time. I'm gonna clear this shit up. Certain shit I can talk about.
Right.
Other shit is still pending. Legally, I'm not speaking on it.
Right.
After this, I'm done. You want to hear about it? Watch some other movies. Watch some other interviews.
Let's just be real with all these situations, bro. Social media gonna kill everybody.
This is
Regardless.
You can't win. With, you said what?
This is a
Don't say it again. Oh my God.
But nah, social media gonna kill whoever. Like,
hey man.
you can't win with social media due to the fact no matter what you do, you're gonna be in the wrong. Because so everybody on social media got an opinion, and that's why I say it with me. You gotta respect it. He stood on what he said. You know what I'm saying? Just like
It's bullshit. But go ahead.
but he stood on it. What he said was a bunch of bullshit.
That don't mean I gotta respect it.
But he stood on it.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
I ain't got
That's a-
respect.
that's a
But what
personal
do
move.
but what do we as men? What do we respect? You standing on your word, like, oh, I
No.
said it. I'm not gonna take it back.
Simultaneously, as a man,
Shut up.
you have to be able to admit when you fucked up.
Facts.
Right your wrongs, keep it moving. I apologize, moving forward.
Facts.
I don't see shit like this happening again. Because to stand on, that's childish. We
Nah,
both, you know what I'm saying?
I'm in agreement.
We got little brothers and nephews and little cousins. Even though we might be a couple years older than them, when you see a motherfucker do some goofy shit like church, and you call them out on it.
Facts.
Not on no show, but you see them like church. I heard about that little or seen church. Cut that shit out, Joe. And when they stand on it, that's what piss you off. Like my nigga,
No.
you justifying goofy shit. Church, that shit was goofy. And you wrong.
No.
You
No.
all
No.
over the
No.
fuck.
It's a room full of men though, right? And I ain't
Yeah.
trying to cut you off. I'm gonna just say this and then you can have the flow. As a room full of men, what is one of the first things we taught? All you have is your word.
Exactly.
So
So
you
I
gotta
don't-
stand on what you said. Right or wrong, you gotta stand on what you said.
Exactly. So as a kid, I feel like them just being stubborn. I feel like a kid is just being
That's
stubborn.
ignorant. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What you
no,
say?
no, no.
You
You
say
say
it's
it's ignorant? Yeah, bro. You can't just say it. Even if you're wrong.
No, still no.
Still stand on that wrong shit. Nah,
No,
That's
no,
what-
that's what I'm saying.
I'm
I'm
Go
gonna come
ahead,
back and
go ahead.
clear up
I
what you
got you.
finish.
Go
That's
ahead.
what I'm saying. As an adult, I can respect somebody that's gonna sit there and admit their mistakes and right their wrongs. If there was a mistake and you actually genuinely felt like you was wrong, admit that. I respect that 100%. But as we was growing up, we was taught stand on your word. So as a kid and an adult, you expect two different things from people. I don't expect a kid to do the same thing an adult gonna do. Kids might say sorry and still don't mean it.
No.
I expect for you to stay on whatever you actually meant. If Meek meant that shit and he don't care how it was, I respect it because he's standing on it. But do I gotta accept it? No. But I still respect
You gotta
it
accept it.
regardless. I ain't
Respect
gotta
is a
accept
whole
nothing.
nother- I mean, it's happened. It's out there already. You have no choice but to accept it. That's
But
what the fuck going
I
on.
feel y'all. Now I'm feeling y'all because at the end of the day, it was a bar. It ain't like he went on social media and was like, "Fuck Kobe." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean,
So
but
it was
even
free.
if he did, because there was a comedian that came out and said, made a joke about the shit, and but he still,
But see, and now that when it's comedians, like this is what they do. You feel me?
No, but see,
I don't even think it blew up when Oprah disrespected.
You feel me?
it wasn't so much that he was a
Exactly.
comedian. It's what he said. It was tasteless. He didn't put it in a routine. He went like live on his Instagram or whatever and made a joke about, oh, whenever a celebrity died, this something I do. He was just going out his way to be a dickhead.
Yeah, but see,
That's-
but that's
that's
his
something- that's something
platform.
totally different.
But that's what he doing.
But even his peers called him out.
Not
That was bullshit.
But I didn't see that. I didn't see the
Yeah.
content, so I can't really feel.
for real. I'm gonna say this, and Dion just pointed this out. Meek getting crucified over the Kobe comment or the Kobe bar. Why ain't nobody say nothing to Oprah? Only person I
To who?
Oprah.
What Oprah do?
When Kobe died, she was the first person to bring up some bullshit.
Oh,
Publicly.
Yeah.
She said
Think about him cheating or something. right?
about him cheating and about him raping Shorty, which he was acquitted of all charges.
And it was proven that the bitch was fucking with multiple motherfuckers.
Right.
It was all around lie.
Right. So why Oprah didn't get crucified for
She
Kobe?
actually slandering this man's name.
Right.
and his legacy.
We don't know what Meek meant by the bar. We only assume it because he never came out and clarified.
The song's not even out yet.
He just said, he said what he said.
Oh, so it's not a. It was just a snippet on social
Yeah,
media.
it's not a full song. We don't know what he meant by the
Oh,
bar.
so
It's all speculation.
I'm not defending Oprah. I just want to put into perspective as far as how many people are following Oprah.
What do you mean?
Like as far as listen,
on some social media shit.
follow me. Look, yeah, like
She
how
has a
many
lot of
people?
fucking followers.
I get that, but as far as our culture and when we
Yeah,
talk
but
about
so
music versus her putting out whoever,
No,
Oprah is,
but
a lot of people hurt. It holds
look
the
at
same.
her audience. She has middle age, older.
No, I'm not saying who right and wrong. I'm just saying as far as who's seen what. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying who right or wrong.
But people
Who seen Meek
control
shit
policy-
more than who seen Oprah
No,
shit? That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that's our age bracket though. People who actually run shit and control policy follow her. So
She had 19.3 million
that's they bullshit agenda. That make it cool to ask them bullshit ass questions. Why right after he passed, Gayle King come behind? Now it was
That's
funny.
what I'm
It was
saying.
funny.
The word is around.
Because she did the same shit with R. Kelly. He should have got his dumb ass on TV and did this goofy
Oh
shit.
no, the hog time people.
That shit was funny.
y'all doing this to me?
That whole interview was funny as hell. I don't give a fuck what nobody told me. Because he walked into that.
Yo,
And they got footage of him doing other goofy shit, so that's what the fuck.
That was
she did.
funny. Yeah.
But she did the same shit when her and Miguel King and Serena sat down. Why are you asking about this tasteless shit that was already covered when he was alive? He's been acquitted of it. It's known and shown to be lying, and anything else was cleared up after the fact. Him and his lady were still together up until him and his daughter passed.
Right.
Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But it's the whole shit is fucked off, and I think the issue with like what people taking with me, like what we all can agree on, the stance he took after he got out, and the prison reform and all the good shit that he pushing. Why would you leak something like that and then get back on? Just like Dion just said, Church, you mid-30s. Why are you talking like that? They said the same shit with Gucci and Jeezy. Church, y'all 40.
Hey,
What the fuck y'all talking about?
Shout out to Gucci. Threw out the olive branch.
Nah, it was Jeezy.
Feel me? That was no Gucci did. Gucci said, "I'm gonna throw the olive branch out."
It was Jeezy, but keep it
It was Gucci.
Okay, we'll
Jeezy
find it out.
won.
We'll find it out.
No.
We'll find it out later, 'cause we gotta
Jeezy
get back
wasn't
on
on
top.
that. Jeezy wasn't on that. But Gucci was like, "All right, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and throw out
That's
the
that
olive.
Tory shit.
I'm gonna go ahead."
Throw them all out.
Hey, forget that. No, he didn't. Jeezy wasn't on that from the jump, but Gucci had said, "You know what? You right, bro. That's the olive branch right there." But regardless of what them, you know what I'm saying, people. I feel like I'm just saying that as far as our culture go, you know what I'm saying. When we talking about music, the music culture, and we talking about what Oprah stands for. I'm not saying either one is wrong or right. I'm just saying how much it'll get more out there
How
as far
powerful
as
it's
how
her
powerful
word.
more,
I got you.
even though Oprah is, but what me saying the song go mean something to the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but come on, bro, because
I'm
Oprah
not-
still means something to the culture.
No, obviously, bro.
No.
I'm not saying that. I'm not giving
Look,
either one.
exactly. To be
put-
honest, Meek Mill shit wasn't acceptable at all.
No, neither
Like,
one was.
neither one is acceptable.
was acceptable.
But Meek Mill is not slandering this man's legacy.
No.
She's slandering this
She's-
man's legacy.
Okay, look.
bro.
All right,
Now,
look. This, oh, go
What
ahead. bro.
the point is, right? Oprah hang with the people that got power. Oprah, her platform is the people that got power, the people that's pushing
Motherfuckers
Yeah.
who pay him.
was
Right.
was getting put out
did.
into this platform.
Yeah.
Meek can only touch so far because he don't have the status as Oprah. Oprah like one of the richest people in the world.
Facts.
So she's sitting in a different type of room. So when she say something,
Influential, yeah.
it hold weight. Like,
And
oh, Kobe
we
was
might
a
not see it pop
And
off.
them, they with her.
Kobe
You
was
feel
a
me?
Kobe was a rapist. If she say that, that's
You got a lot of people outside,
That's what-
just us, looking
like
at
he
this.
said.
But this is what I'm saying though. I'm not.
You
Like
can
I
wrap it up after
said.
that.
I bet.
Right,
Like I'm saying, I'm not saying who was wrong or right. I'm just saying, if Meek Mill say something in the song, his forest fire gonna be worse than Oprah's. That's all I'm saying. his fire gonna be worse than Oprah's. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Right, but that's because he closer to the coach and she further away. I get you.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
I get you, but let's change gears here, people.
Was it anything in the comments? They said motherfuckers gonna choose who they want to crucify.
You?
What? The next topic?
Yeah, you keep turning into comment.
Okay, well, yeah, they just said people want to choose who they want to crucify. I'm sorry, I don't know who this. You know who this is?
Oh, that's my dumbass cousin Sahara.
Bro,
Shout out to
stop
you.
saying it.
Nah, that's what I thought. That's my cousin. What's up,
Right.
cousin?
Because his name is in Arabic, so he can't read the shit.
She's not Arabic.
I'm like,
Yeah, I'm so glad he didn't fucking read that. Cause I'm glad he did.
Keep reading the comments.
I'm glad
Oprah and Gail talked bad about Kobe. Leah said although he wasn't disrespecting her, people still did the most.
Facts.
She also said she gonna beat your ass.
She capped.
So that was too much. Why y'all go ahead and tap into the next topic? Go ahead, put any business y'all got out there. Y'all can put it up in the comments. We'll shout it out. Go ahead and do y'all thing. And we always welcome in any comments. We like to sit there and tap into the comments. So if y'all got something extra, go ahead and put it in there. Go ahead and put it in there. And if you can, please support, like the page, share the podcast. We appreciate it. But we're going to go ahead and switch gears, get back on topic for you.
Before you finish, man, make sure y'all drop them businesses, man. It's not about likes or none of that, man. Just put yourself out there, man.
Follow my podcast.
Shout out to my boy Dre, who behind the camera, Coop Bentley, New Beliefs,
The white boy
is
Crumbs to Caviar.
Crumbs to Caviar is his podcast, man. He here with us every Wednesday, rocking out, man. Definitely appreciate that, but definitely drop them businesses, man. We'll shout y'all out because y'all never know who y'all gonna reach. But off to
Our
you.
promotion is good promotion.
Facts. Your topic.
Sort of, kind of branching off towards off the nature versus nurture, and what we discussed yesterday as far as how you resolve conflict, and that's just people in general, but all us being from the same. There you go. There you go. I knew. Every word I said, yeah, I knew.
Hey, I'm mad you brought it up because now I'm finna
Now you gonna be paying attention to it. You do this shit all the time.
Like I said,
Obviously. Oh my God.
go ahead, bro. Go
But
ahead.
stemming off nature versus nurture, how do we resolve conflict? If somebody says something foul to you and you really don't give a fuck, do you respond in kind because you based off your environment, or you don't want to be seen as quote unquote a bitch, or niggas can't talk to me how the fuck they feel like it, or do you just let shit slide because you seen it in the crib? Like a lot of shit don't be worth it. I know me and Deontay had a conversation about this shit yesterday.
It's Draco, bro.
Roger that. Me and dickhead back then. we had a conversation about it yesterday. Like a lot of shit be real simple, and it shouldn't take for a motherfucker to get 25 plus on some penitentiary shit for them to see that was a bullshit situation. Like it's snowing right now in Chicago, and Texas caught a bad one this year. They wasn't prepped for it. And I go back to that shit that happened maybe a month or so ago about some snow removal shit. How the fuck we cross the street from each other? There should never be a time that me and you interacting on some shit like that where you put your snow on my man, dude, this shit finna melt in another month or so. Get over it. Do you resolve conflict like peacefully? Like me personally, if some shit going down, my first instinct is to de-escalate. I don't because the majority of the time it's bullshit. You might be mad about shit that happened earlier, and it might have something to do with me, but I didn't do it. It might be on some job shit or my cut, anything, but it's not me. And you bringing it to me. First of all, stop yelling. Secondly, what the fuck is going on? Let's try to establish some type of, because a lot of shit can be solved with just a simple conversation. And he or she might not know how to communicate that effectively. Actually, even on some funny shit, where motherfuckers say, well, somebody start yelling, use your words. You gotta take it back to some kindergarten shit. Because that's where the fuck it was lost at. Talk. What the fuck is, even if it get passionate and we start yelling, that's just because the motherfuckers standing on what they talking about. But just because I disagree don't mean it has to turn violent. Because the motherfucker yelling, well, I'm gonna yell back. He said he gonna do this. I mean, I'm not worried about that. But what the fuck is the issue? I'm still confused about what we're talking about.
Facts.
They may have a whole another take on how they resolve certain shit. He's known as the angry guy out of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So he may see. So
don't mess with these.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
dangerous right here.
Hey, I'm
You know
just
what I'm
saying,
saying?
bro.
And-
Nah, DM not argue in person, but I feel like if you keep poking the bell,
But it's
you
not.
feel me?
Right, and see, and that's
This
more
nigga be
so.
holding shit
Right,
in.
and see, and that's more so a response, and a response to bullshit like, yo, first of all, you lying. Secondly, you yelling and you talking like you finna whoop it. That's just a pride thing on some man. So like, stop talking to me like this.
So look, to make it more simple, give a scenario.
I got one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So look, so we know this whole snow shit just really stirred up a lot of this is my part. I put the chair here type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Window and popping tires and
Which
shit.
is illegal.
Yeah.
You feel me? You can't put no furniture, no nothing in a parking spot.
Hold on, before you continue. I hope y'all heard what he just said. That is fucking illegal. So stop doing this shit.
It's not. I don't have to stand by
Look
it.
at him. It's not illegal.
It is. It's illegal.
It's
You know,
It's
but
my part.
we allow
This
this
is
my.
my-
But look, no. Look, this is my thing.
It's an unwritten rule.
This is my thing. This is my rule with the furniture. If you put 5 years on this block, I respect your chair. You know what I'm saying? Tell you heard. Look, if you put 5 years on this block, I respect your chair or your table. You know what I'm saying? But if you didn't, if you just moved on this block, I'm moving your chair, bro. You know what I'm saying? So look, here's my story. So look,
Scenario.
my scenario. So which is still true. You know, it ain't no scenario. You know what I'm saying? Nah, real talk, because it made me mad. No, because it made me mad. I was on Mason. Y'all know Mason. You know what I'm saying? And wasn't no chair in the spot. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no chair in the spot. I parked. I'm like, oh, shit, I got to park right in front of the crib.
Smooth part.
Go and wake up next morning. You know, I work from home, so I'm finna take my break or whatever. Finna hop in the car. Lady next door, you know what I'm saying? She walking out. You know, the old lady, you know. She walking out, right? She fell. No lie, no joke, bro. Come on, bro. Look, no joke. Look, for real. She
Talk to this
I'm on real shit, bro.
I'm
Look.
falling and I can't get up.
Real life alert. For real. It was a life alert. But look, I was in my car. I seen the lady fall. I got out of my car to help her. I help her up, bro. I said, "Don't worry, let me pick your purse up for her." Handed her purse. The first thing she said was, "You know that's my son, Park." I said,
I should have left your old ass down there. That, you ain't saying you thought
perfect
I said,
scenario.
go the fuck
You know what I'm saying? In my head, I should have said, I should have just not did nothing.
What Pookie Loke
But what I did was,
Dion's wild, man.
but what I did was just for like, not for no peaceful resident, but it's like I ain't got time for that type stuff.
That's bullshit.
I said to her, "You're welcome for helping you up," and I got in my car and I was like,
You welcome, biscuit.
And that's all I did. That's all I said. You know what I'm saying? Because
You know that's
and
my son.
first of all, this is my elder, regardless if she was wrong or right. This is my elder, and I'm not finna.
I'm gonna let you finish before I.
But no, but look, I'm not finna. And we live next door. I'm not finna disrespect her. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how wrong she is. You know what I'm saying? I can't. It ain't in me to disrespect her. So you're welcome for helping you up, and I love her. That was it. That was it.
Anything other than that,
But it got blown out of
it would be
proportion,
like,
bro.
motherfucker be like, when somebody with some sense come behind and you and her son fight, whatever the fuck happened.
You feel?
Motherfucker come behind and like, Joe, what the fuck happened? Damn. nigga, don't say something. Damn, go ahead.
I'm just saying, me and bro, man, we ain't got a word in. Y'all got y'all, you feel me?
Go ahead, take.
Now, to my point,
Oh God.
she could have never said that to me.
What you said?
You know this my son part. Psych, fuck you talking about, I'm finna get in my car. Fuck you talking about, stupid ass. Now
No,
she,
you wouldn't.
who?
No, you wouldn't.
That's my like.
This my son part? Oh, okay. Fuck you talking about. Tell your son to come out here and pick you up off your ass. Fuck what you talking about.
She
Life
knocked
alert.
off the ground. She said that shit was, that's why she
She,
stood up.
but she failed though, and he did the respectful thing to get out of his car and extend a hand, and for you to say, you know that's my son part. What your son part got to do with you just busting your ass coming out your gate?
You angry right now.
No.
Quit
I'm,
talking to me like that.
talking to me.
I talk to you like that because you my son. But listen, I'm just saying that, bro. That's it. Like that's
It
it.
is. It is.
That's
I
fucking.
can't wait to see what Dion got to
That's-
say. Bro, I can't wait,
Bro
bro.
got out of his car, which he didn't have to help her up, and for
Facts.
years, for
Facts.
that not even the first thing to come out your mouth is thank you,
Facts,
and you
bro.
say this my son part. Fuck you, boy.
And briefly, to let you know what I'm saying, the dangerous gonna say what he gonna say. I understand why you passionate about it, but like what I just said as far as my first response, because I ain't finna get into the story, but I had some shit like that happen where older woman snapped off on me, and I laughed initially because I'm just naturally silly, and she little stupid young motherfucker like, and I laughed some more. Hey lady, I could give a fuck. Now and I didn't say that I thought it, but
I said.
but I ain't.
That's my
And that's what I'm saying. I don't. The whole where I feel like I gotta get my leg back up. I don't give a fuck. You fail. I'm gonna say, oh, okay, cool. That's fine. Hey, you welcome. And I don't give a fuck. Give a fuck about the old bitch fault.
I'm gonna come back to that whole. I'm gonna get my lick back after he.
Please, Disco. Go ahead, Disco.
Alright, Dre, you said your story was the old lady fell and you helped her, and the first thing she said when she got up was,
You know myself apart, right?
right.
He's hard on that.
So, No. Because why the fuck? No, we not gonna go out like that. We not. I would have said you welcome for me helping your old ass or something like that. Like, why would you sit here and say you worried about a fucking park? It's not even for you. It's for your son. Tell him to come here and shovel this shit out or something again. No. We not gonna do like that.
What's been your line lately? Get that shit back in blood.
Oh yeah, get that shit in blood. All right. Get this park back in blood. I should have got your ass up.
I
Like
want
I
to
said,
say this is the angle with it.
I'd have left her ass. Like I said, Dre, I'd have buried her and let her be Pookie Low. Bury her ass, like, I'd have took her ass again. Because why would you sit here?
Snap. He said,
Real talk. Hey, no, because
How
I
you
regret
say
it. I regret it. Whole time I ain't gonna hold you. Like, after she said that, I regretted the whole
Picking
thing.
up.
Helping up.
But I was like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I think this is like towards like a lot of people like be passing on, like they be projecting. You know what I'm saying?
They might
So,
be mad about something else. And
I can't change who I am because of whatever happened. It could have happened 5 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be who I am. You know what I'm saying? I can't regret what I did because I already know I'm gonna be paid for that.
It's already
Reparations. You already know it's
the
gonna
deed
be
is
reparations.
done, the cake been baked. I mean,
Okay, yeah.
And she gonna get hers. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However that manifests in her life. But
That's cool. I can help.
Yeah,
I can insist on that because I helped you up. Like
I did my deed.
I did my deed by helping you up.
Let me
And
walk away.
You don't even say thank you. You say, that's my son. All right, get your ass back in the snow. Like, it ain't, I'm not gonna have,
I
tell your
was
son to
like,
come
bro,
help you.
I ain't gonna lie, that blew my mind because I was like, what? I was shocked. Like, she
I
really
wasn't
just
been
said.
shocked. I
And
laughed.
let me say,
I laughed inside, like,
I'm laughing. As soon as he said,
let me say first, I do respect my elders though. I would have did the same exact thing you did. Got out and helped.
we all would have. We
Yeah,
all would
got
have.
out and helped. But once
Take
you
stop playing, bro.
once you
Take
get
half.
it's
Snapchat, y'all see that?
World star, but it's definitely disrespectful on her part, but I also feel like elderly people feel like we're supposed to give them respect that they didn't earn just because they got more time on this earth.
Respect begets respect, bro.
Exactly. Like I'll give you a little bit of respect, but you're not gonna just get this utmost respect just because a lot of older people is disrespectful.
Facts, bro. So after that, I already know what type of time she on. So
But
I know what you
See, like even you get out the car, I've seen the motherfucker in a wheelchair fall off the high curve downtown. I looked right out the window. I said, damn, Chuck hard as hell.
Well,
And you know what? I'm glad I didn't get out the car. The motherfucker walked past and like, damn, genuinely cared. Nigga, the curve this high. He came on that bitch hard. Did you know what he told that man? He said, man, get your fucking hands off of me. I said, and I slowly pulled. I said, look, I said, see,
would have blew you.
no, he was still on the ground. His legs don't work. He was still on the ground. Me trying to get up. I'm cool. How you gonna stand your chin
But-
the back of us? He's wild.
See, but now with that though, it goes back into the conflict resolution. Like my first mental habit conflict. What the fuck is
Conflict?
Conflict is to de-escalate. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna argue with you. I don't argue with people, so I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. I'm gonna laugh in your face, make you feel stupid, and I'm gonna walk out. And at the end of the day, it's not that serious for me to sit there and argue with nobody. But once you start getting disrespectful, after I just did a nice deed and helped you, now you want to be disrespectful. I feel like karma gonna get you, but I'm not gonna be the most polite person.
That's definitely not de-escalating. When motherfuckers say something and you laugh in their face, that's antagonistic. Wait, hold on.
No, but I'm saying like if they do something rude after I help them, I'm gonna de-escalate the situation. Like for instance, if we stay on the snow situation, it's people out here putting like the fucking chairs through people's windows. I'm not gonna de-escalate that. Like, I got insurance, I'm gonna go the legal route. I got insurance, I'm gonna let them handle your ass or the police or something. Or if I'm gonna say something to you that's gonna de-escalate, but I'm not gonna escalate the situation either. I got insurance for a reason, and I'm covered on this regardless. So I'm not finna overdo my part. It's still gonna send me to jail. Damn, angry, but I say I'm angry. This nigga go off the rip. This nigga off the rip.
Take the arrows, bro.
Exactly. Take them and bring it over.
I said it last week. I'm the hothead. I think you're not putting no chance.
You're hot foot.
Try that shit. I promise you. Try that shit.
See, they on some bullshit.
They ain't.
I can understand it to a certain extent because naturally I'm gonna try to
Understand what though?
like just resolving conflict.
Yeah, like without the snow.
Just period. Like
Period.
I've learned
Back to the top.
within my, you know what I'm saying, within my, as far as my siblings, I'm right in the middle. So it wasn't some shit that I wanted to do, but I talked to everybody. So when somebody got an issue, I'm naturally the, you know what I'm saying, the bridge between the two. It would be my sister, my old man, my brother, my old man, siblings, and everybody talk to Chris. Or I make an attempt to, you know what I'm saying, genuinely have a relationship with motherfuckers. So motherfucker might hear me out more than everybody else could because they talk to each other or don't have a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So that's just some shit I fell into because I naturally, you know, true. I naturally, you know what I'm saying, do that. But I give you an example as how shit could go left. I was, you know what I'm saying, at the slot. Me and the lady that stayed in this door happened to be the only two black people over there. Both our Jeeps had eggs on them. I'm thinking it's some sap from the tree or something. Go to work, what the fuck is this on the window? I had to drive my fucking head out the damn window. Because I done smeared this fucking egg all over my damn windshield. I didn't know what it was. So when I found out what it was, go to the car wash, come back home, see this shit. I'm like, oh, I said, oh, this some racial shit. I went right to Harbor Freight, bought the motherfucker long pry bottle. Everybody car on this side of the street from get broke into. Motherfucker don't tell me what the fuck happened. When I ask later on, they're like, hey, who no. Yeah, wow. And I wasn't mad about it. I said, hey, church, what happened with this egg shit? Because I noticed when nobody else cars here. And I wasn't mad. I said it just like that. He, man, I don't know. It could have been loose and thumb. Like, well, who car it was? He don't stay over here, but I said, I know who you're talking about. I know exactly his car getting broken. We ain't gonna do all this. Because he got certain motherfuckers only, and I wasn't mad about it, but he don't stay. He do this shit all the time. Don't even trip. His fucking insurance rate gonna be having the motherfucker done. Just to prove a point. So naturally, I try to de-escalate, but certain shit, like Dion said, has to be addressed because it's above and beyond this. It's way past disrespect. Now,
So you addressed it with retaliation.
Indeed.
So
That's a way of addressing it, but I mean, I feel like
I don't know him, nor do he stay over here. And in my mind, it was some racial shit.
Right.
So I'm gonna do it in the hopes that now it gotta get physical.
So now that you done brought like the racial situation into it, I feel like when they come to that type of stuff, like as far as like conflict resolution. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Man,
We got
Joe
Bug in the building. But but you brought the racial situation into it, and I've been in several situations where you could tell that the race game was being played, and I just feel as if, me personally, I don't react in those situations. Like now, how y'all sitting here like calling me angry, and you know I'm the hothead out the group. In those situations, I don't react because that's what they looking for. Like, and that goes right into what you saying, conflict resolution. Do you do what you want to do, or do you do what your peers want you to do?
Well, see, that was he was the older guy, so he was like, man, no, it's definitely happening. I made my mind up already. But I hate that I told you because you finna try to talk me about it. This shit, I want to clear it up. Nothing ever happened. Cause shit got resolved.
I'm not gonna talk you out of it due to
not
the
you,
fact.
him.
Oh, okay. So what I'm saying is I've been in those positions where whether it's going to a restaurant or being in a mall or being in a a different type of store, I've been in those situations, and the reaction they looking for,
And
they want you.
Like
They,
want to follow you around stuff.
no, so specific example, me and my lady, we go to the store, right? I mean, we go to a restaurant. So it's us, and then it's a black lady. It's a black lady. I mean, not a black lady. It's a white lady that comes in behind. It's a white lady and her boyfriend that come in behind us. So we clearly there first, and it's a white waitress that comes to the front. She started talking to the white couple first, and she seen us walk in. She says, "Who got here first?" And she starts talking directly to the white couple. So
Definitely
I just
not
look now. Motherfucker with me, amp up. You're not doing that. That's what she wants you to do. She wants you to get ignorant. She wants you to get belligerent. She wants you to get loud. She wants you to be extra. We not doing that.
This is clear.
So I said, don't say nothing. I say because we don't say nothing. Now she looked dumb, and I just seen Sahara post in the comments earlier. When you argue with a fool, you become the fool. You know what I'm saying?
Completely agree with that.
I step back. I said, you know what? That's what she wants. She want me to get ignorant. She want me to get out of character. She want me to start yelling like, "Oh, this is the race game and this, that, and that." No, I ain't.
I definitely would love it.
Oh, why are you touching me? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, in situations like that, bro, I don't react with. And it's funny because me personally, situations that be like super deep, and
It's simple.
It's simple to me in my brain. I'm like, nah, I ain't even gonna do it. But it be the little shit that make me pop off.
Because you get now you overanalyzing the shit. It might be just a motherfucker really didn't see you, and you think like, damn, okay, motherfucker thinking this, that. But when it's some blatant shit, and because you know what to expect from it, and like I say, with that situation, I was just thinking of that because of the neighborhood I was in. If any other thing happened, I was just asking, like, all right, well, motherfucker, it's egg, motherfucker, I got the car washed out. I really wanted to know what happened. Though it pissed me off was the backstory behind it. That wasn't the first time that something like that happened, and he had a situation with it. So that's what I'm like, okay, it could possibly be break. I was like, where you from? What he do? What type of car he drive? Who he kicking with? Okay, it's okay, possibly. But the shit ended up getting resolved. And to your point, as far as arguing with him, because I didn't see, I'm quite certain we've all had situations where it possibly could be some racial shit. Now my only thing is, whenever some shit like that happen, it's definitely getting addressed when this shit happen, and not in an aggressive way. Had this shit happen, take my old man out on some Veterans Day shit. Where they standing there, hey.
You never took me out.
This nigga's a nut ass nigga. No, he He served. He fucking military.
He took his stepdaddy up.
Fuck this guy. You know what I'm saying? We get sat down and they take their order first. It's definitely getting, and not in an aggressive way. Hey, as soon as you walk, Miss Lady, could I just ask you? Am I old man? Man, just fuck that. I got a question. Can I ask you something? You know how to count, right? Who walked in first? And even though boy was sitting across, he was like, well, then they did. And he saw, he all right, whatever. He oblivious to it. Fine, cool. But he was like, she's like, well, what's that? I ain't finna argue with you. But we sat down first.
Okay.
Get another waitress over here. I ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? Cool. It's either that, not for now, she get loud, we leave. Get your shit, we go. I don't patronize motherfuckers who, you know what I'm saying, don't respect what, respect them spending bread up here.
Facts.
Cause this help you. I ain't finna argue with you. If the money was taken already, my food in here, I don't wanna talk to the manager. Bring my motherfucking money back. I ain't tripping. No, ain't no refund. You bring it back, I'll take it back. It's your, it's your home.
But I'm dangerous.
But see,
This nigga talking about robbing the place. But I'm dangerous.
Hey, Chris beats. Hey,
Yeah.
But
no.
no. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm never ever fuck this guy. I'm never ever.
Bro.
Hey, but that definitely played a part.
They don't.
For me, that played a part.
I don't be up.
That played a part in that scenario because some shit ain't happen like that, and I frequent the restaurant and some bullshit took place. I don't like how the fuck she talking. Let me go on, run me my bread back, cause we ain't finna. But no, but see, no. Fuck, I can't see shit. Go on, run me my motherfucking bread back. I don't want no food. I ain't hungry. Run me my shit back.
He hungry than a motherfucker to about ain't hungry.
No. I was dead. Nigga, you know how many motherfucking
Nah,
restaurants there?
Listen,
Nah, I know.
Fuck this place.
but listen, bro. Just looking at the comments, Cherie, your OG, just said, listen to this. She said, you can say something without being ignorant.
First of
Now,
all, no. Since that's my mama.
Right, go ahead, bro.
Let me
Go
touch
ahead,
on
bro.
it.
Go
That's
ahead,
my
bro,
mama.
because she bogus.
Tell me there's something that can't. Three up things that can be said without being. Mom, let me talk to you specifically. I want you to look me in my eyes while
We're
I'm
gonna zone the camera in on
Hey,
tape.
while I'm
no,
looking in this
bro.
camera.
Rebo,
When have you ever said anything that wasn't ignorant when you felt disrespect? Don't get under this live line, Mom. You out here lying, and I can't let you do that.
Hey,
Platform
hey,
now,
for
and I
real,
can't let
though.
you sit here and be lying. But I love you, Mom.
For real, bro.
But
Hey,
you lying.
we done seen many people cussed out in that Cavalier, bro. We done been driving
Hey,
that Cavalier, bro.
Hey, Mom, and that, look, and that ain't even, this ain't even just me. There's a collective over here outside of
Hey,
Chris.
when
that's
we was
he don't-
shorty, when we was shorty, let somebody get in front of her.
Cut
Without
her
her
off anything.
What?
No. Don't be
Yeah,
riding her bumper.
But
Don't be riding her
don't
bumper.
let Fantasia be playing at the same time.
You hear me? When I see
Hey,
you,
sometimes-
look,
Sometimes you just can't help but to respond. You know what I'm saying? To ignorance done to you. Sometimes you just can't help it. You know what I'm saying? But does that make you wrong? I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't make you wrong, but it's just like, it's an expected behavior. Because certain people.
What do you mean by
You mean as far as
expected
the whole
behavior?
racial
What do you,
It's-
yeah,
no,
what
I'm
do you
saying
mean
as
by
far as the whole racial thing, like it's expected because what are black people known for? We known for being loud, ignorant, belligerent, and disrespectful. We known for that. So when they say certain stuff to us, it's only to get a reaction. So it's like when I don't react in a certain way, now you look stupid. So it's like, oh, wow, he approached me respectfully. Now I can't say nothing ignorant.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been in certain situations to where I haven't responded and I didn't feel that way.
You know what I'm saying?
I felt like they had power over me for me not saying them.
But see,
So it depends on the person, bro.
I mean,
in that situation.
I feel it.
In the situation.
I feel it. But it's just like, it goes back to the comment. When you argue with a fool, you become the fool. If somebody say some dumb... Hold on, wait.
No, I ain't gonna say that.
Because if somebody says some dumb shit to you, right, and you don't respond, it's not about that. That's like
Proving the point.
if somebody you done beat up 30 times, they say, nah, I beat your your ass. And you like, bro, I done whooped your ass 30 times.
30 times.
Like, bro, I'm not finna respond. And then you respond, you pop off. You like, yeah, I done got this nigga. You funny. You are funny. that was nice.
Cause they kept going with him.
You funny. But
Break up in there.
cause them fast, up and down the stairs too.
Up and down the stairs.
But look, we ain't gonna get into that.
Hey,
That mother walked to the cop.
Yeah, my boy nice with them joints.
I like it,
that
yeah.
was stupid, bro.
But if somebody you done whoop 30 times, they constantly talking, you not finna respond because you like, bro, I done whooped you 30 times. I could be a bitch ass nigga. I could be this. I could be that. I will beat your ass
Yeah.
for real.
How about that?
Oh, they bad. That's surely almost hit it.
sure.
Hey, but look, I think
Talk.
with that conversation, it all boils down to your ego. Like, cause I feel like only the people that respond, their ego was bruised. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
It just depends on the situation.
he was
You
tripping.
know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, it depends on your ego.
No, the situation too, cause like Tay said, oh my bad, Chris.
No, go ahead. And I'm gonna give you a big
Like
section.
church, like I said, like church, like Tay said up in the restaurant, like on Valentine's Day, me and my lady in the restaurant, and I just feel like the way, like we was in, I think we was the only black people up in the
What restaurant?
I mean,
You
the
don't mind
church,
me asking.
goddamn. Angry, my bad. I don't
And
wanna
you
just-
crying?
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't want to just put it out
That's
there like
that's
that.
why people.
But yeah, I ain't know that's what it was.
So
But we
that's
up in
like
there.
fucking seafood. Man.
I don't like the shit anyway. But
That's why people. Yeah.
we was up in there and
no.
we was
No
up
shit
in there,
about
and
people.
I just felt like the waiter, like the bartender, cool. The waiter, I feel like we ready to go now, cause we like the food wasn't all that. It wasn't nasty, but it wasn't all that for our taste buds.
Facts.
So we ready to go. We gonna pay and we gonna get up out of here, leave our tip and everything. And I sat there and we sitting there waiting on this lady. I'm like, all right, every time she walk past us, knowing that we've done with our place, I'm gonna take $1 off her tip. And me personally, I leave black. I don't care how it sounds, but I leave black waitresses a nice tip. I learned that from somebody I play football with. I leave black waitresses a nice tip. And if you're not black, then you're just not gonna get as nice of a tip as a black person would.
Which is your choice. Bro.
I tried, goddamn.
That's up to you though. That's up to
Exactly.
you. You the one giving the tip.
I'm giving a tip.
Don't matter.
So every time she walked past, she got down to like I think $2. And I'm like, it ain't no reason for us to sit here and stay on this, stay up in this restaurant. Because now at this point, I'm ready to just walk. Damn.
There's some the kids out there.
I'm ready now. That's like a dozen now.
That's too shorty those crows.
That's some kids.
Go ahead.
I just feel like, I feel like now I'm at a point where I'm like, shit, we finna walk out. Because I don't, like, you steady ignoring us. We ready to pay and we ready to go. But you steady playing, goddamn, this is ghetto. Excuse the nonsense if y'all hear that in the background. But yeah, it's like, I just feel like it's the situation because of like that situation, you're not gonna let your ego get in front of you. Most people. But then in certain situations where like non-racial situations, like if it's black and black, a lot of people let their ego get into the come into the equation and be like, no, I'm not doing that just because my ego feel bruised. So that's the only reason I say that it's dependent on the situation.
To me.
You know, especially it's funny that you say that.
Hey, no, just quick to your point. As far as the ego taking over, right? We gonna go back, you know what I'm saying, briefly to the whole, you know what I'm saying, racial shit. I was a door guy for a short time. It's right when the Colin Kaepernick shit was, you know what I'm saying, going on. Now on the political side, I was following it, but I don't watch football, whatever. See, motherfucker, older white dude, his grandson, his son, both his sons, his grandson with him. Grandson around my age, they all older, whatever. I swing the door open for him to walk off.
Right.
I'm not gonna hold the door for another man. Just swing the door open. Just on some, hey, good evening, how y'all doing? Who's in the third? Keep on about my day, cause I was finna do my little walk around. So as I'm walking, he like, I got a question for you. Older guy, I'm like, go ahead, shoot. Not aggressively. As soon as he said this shit, I'm like, all right, get a man my attention. Fuck what color it is. Still a man standing in front of me. My attention, respect. Shoot. Hey, the whole national anthem shit. Hey, do you kneel? You know what I'm saying? Do you? Am And my first response was, but I just got in trouble a week prior, and my uncle got me the gig, so he told me, work together. He told, stop doing this shit. You don't have to respond like what they just. You don't have to respond to everything. That's what the fuck they looking for. I'm on straight nigga time. I'm fresh 21.
Right.
I'm on 10. I'm still standing around the way. So whenever somebody says something, I gotta respond to it. And I still do this shit now, but I'm getting better. Whatever the fuck. So when he asked this shit, I'm like, my first response is I can't say that because it's no matter what happened, the responses are gonna be a 6'9", 230-pound motherfucker. Police get over there. I said, no. I said no. I don't. I don't even. You know what I'm saying? I don't. No. He got upset and said some shit like, well, his grandson, they were trying to push him in because they knew what he was on. They like, come on, go on in there. He like, no, I got something to say to the man. Okay, whatever. They still respect his. He's 80. They respect his word or whatever. Fine, cool. When he said what he said, I just stepped to him. Say what you got to say. And like you just said, as far as it wasn't an ego thing, but certain shit has to be addressed. Hold on. Because you see.
Right, I'm sorry for the facial.
No, it's cool. I ain't tripping at all.
You is.
Certain, I promise you, Mike. Certain shit has to be addressed. You can't be the bigger person in certain situations. Historically, for a white man, young black dude, whatever situation, you ain't got to put it in city context. It just sound fucked up. Whenever some shit like that happened, we saw that with the Ahmaud Arbery shit, where motherfuckers chased him down and the shit happened, regardless of what the fuck he was over there for. Look at the situation. So I handled that, not even with that in mind, but just on some militant shit like, yo, he not finna call me a nigga, I'm fucking church up out here.
Right.
Bottom line. And I'm not gonna be mad about it, because I wasn't mad when I stepped to him.
Just let me know
Say
when
what
I
you
can
got to
speak.
say. I got you, hold on, bud. Say what you got to say. You know what I'm
Just let
saying?
me know, bro.
This shit was addressed, then nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? Everything, you know what I'm saying, got resolved appropriately. Didn't yell at him, didn't call him out his name,
Right.
didn't say nothing to his grandkids, whatever. But definitely let you know that you're not talking to whatever the fuck time period you stuck in. That's definitely not what's going on right now. Go ahead.
There we go. All right, boom. So when we talking about ego, bro, like you just said a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It seems like you tried to prove something.
I wasn't trying to prove shit. I was trying to prove I beat your motherfucker ass and you called me.
That's proving something. That's proving something. What you mean, bro?
How?
You just proved this
The
point.
ego is proving something. The ego, your ego was.
Is
This
it
is what
an
I'm
ego or is it a respect thing?
And because
A lot of
again,
things can
I
fall.
didn't yell at
Church,
I didn't call him by his
church,
name.
church.
No, I'm just saying.
Church, you said I
I'm just saying.
Church, you gave me the flow, church.
This bullshit. Go ahead.
You gave me the flow, church. I'm just saying it. With a lot of stuff you said, it was a lot of stuff that it felt like you was disrespected, right? So
not necessarily.
Church.
No, you got you made a
church.
statement.
No, that was a rhetorical question. Fuck that. So
it's a statement.
it was rhetorical. Yeah, you're right. It was a statement.
Right.
So you said a lot of things that made me feel like whatever he said made you feel less of whatever you felt like. Like, nah, I gotta prove to him that this ain't that.
It was his tone and context and the way he
You
said
keep-
what he said.
You keep agreeing with me, church.
I'm not agreeing with you.
Church.
What he said. And
Church, you not letting me
his
talk.
whole demeanor changed when I said, because I didn't say fuck the names, I just said no. And I thought it was done. I was walking off.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool. This is all I'm trying to get at. Is that there's no way. Alright, boom. Scenario. I was in college, right? Criminal justice. That's what I got my degree in. We in this class, and the white teacher who was a deputy, he had showed this. He had. I'm sorry, dude.
I ain't did nothing.
I know. I look, the deputy, he was my teacher, professor at the time. He showed this video to where a little black girl was in a classroom full of white kids, you know, and she was quote unquote being disrespectful to the teacher and didn't want to leave because the teacher told her to. They called the police.
Oh, when he slammed this shit?
Slammed her. You know what that white girl said in my class? She shouldn't have been acting dumb. And so I'm in a class I should have turned up on her. You know what? This girl from Wisconsin, This girl's from this. First of all, this girl's from Wisconsin. She got cowboy boots on. You know what I'm saying? But if I respond to her, am I responding because of my ego or because of something else? So my whole thing is I don't have to respond to that. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't know what she's talking about.
I'm definitely asking a question, and it's not.
What do you? I want to know what you mean by she.
But
It's not.
that's
It's not my
my
ego, bro.
It's-
It's just the respect part, bro. It's like
You feel me?
I want to know what do you mean by that?
But who is the judge if where's her respect? Like I don't need her to respect. What is her respect?
no,
Like,
no,
I don't
You're not gonna disrespect us neither.
No.
Would you? My thing is, would you say that same response
But-
if that was a person? If the person was of your color?
But listen, this is what I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
You dealing with a woman who's never been around black people.
So you justify.
First of
That's
all,
not my fault.
I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying she can't relate.
But
Whatever.
That's not my fault.
I don't need to ask. That's what I'm saying,
But
bro.
remember 2 weeks ago when we did the Black Lives Matter thing, right? And I spoke on that. I said they can't really speak from our stance because they don't know what
They
it's
don't
like
know.
to
So
have
I'm
their
wasting.
privilege taken
I'm
away.
wasting my energy.
Facts.
I'm wasting my energy. Period.
So-
Because
But
look,
if you going in like that,
No.
yeah. But I would ask a question. I'm asking.
church. Listen.
What do you mean?
That's like standing in a room. Okay, here. Let me use this analogy. Church. Listen. That's like standing in a room full of Buddhists and you come in there and you a Christian. They not trying to hear what you trying to say. It don't matter what you trying to say.
So why the fuck you in the room?
But
Bro,
look,
we talking about.
You're
about,
gonna respect me if I'm in this room.
But y'all gotta understand. Like sometimes.
Maybe I'm not even speaking on the same
Sometimes,
shit.
but look,
I'm not mad
no,
about it.
I get,
I'm
but
asking the question.
I'm bouncing back before both of y'all. But sometimes a response is not even needed. But that's what I'm saying. The ego, your ego said, I
I'm
gotta.
not egotistical at all.
Church, your ego said, I gotta say something.
No,
And
look.
So ego,
let me,
bro.
let me tell you
Go ahead,
why
Zay.
the ego speaks in those situations because, like Dion said, it goes in disrespect. And what he's saying, he want to ask a question. Christian want to ask a question to be enlightened on why you feel the way you
on some
feel.
understand, because she might not be fucked up about it.
And,
let me see. Let's see.
and Dion wanna
I
he
wanna
wa-
understand
he
too.
wanna respond and not be disrespected to explain his position on why he feel the way he feel to be respected. Shit.
Fact.
He wanna enlighten people,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
he wanna ask a question
Fact.
to be enlightened.
Facts.
And it all goes, whether we want to admit it or not, it all goes into feeding your ego.
Facts.
To
That's
not
all I'm
be-
getting to, bro.
To not feel disrespected, to be like, oh, okay, I get
Hold
what
on,
you're
you
saying.
not finna disrespect me.
My thing ain't about.
You feel?
Okay, I feel
I
that.
thrive off understanding.
But exactly,
Fuck respect.
understanding is still
Understanding
okay.
is
It's still a
now
fault.
you trying to get us to
But
understand
it
your
still
ego.
falls under
It's
ego.
still ego.
Okay,
bro.
but is it wrong then? What is
No,
it
it's
wrong?
not.
No,
It's
no,
not
no.
wrong.
It's-
It's not wrong. But do you have to express that?
It's not. It's
You
not.
feel me?
It's
We're
not
gonna take wrap this one up.
it's
Wrap this
not-
topic up.
Go ahead, bro.
to express the ego and to get your ego understood. It's not wrong. It's all about approach.
Ain't bad as it.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to be understood or you want to understand somebody, it's not wrong to ask questions. It's not wrong to be asked a question. It's all about being understood, and it's all about the approach. Because if I come at you and say, well, "Why the fuck you say that?"
Right.
you gonna look at me as like, "Bro, he disrespected me. Like, why
Exactly.
you
Lash
approach me
out
like
about it,
that?"
though.
Versus it.
It's gonna look like a lash out. regardless.
Versus me saying, "Hey, explain what you mean," like, because I'm really trying to understand.
It's about your tone
And
and your
that's
approach.
my approach. Shit
It's
like
your
that
tone
happen
and your
all the time.
approach.
Be like,
Look,
yo,
to-
why would you say that?
That's
church.
That's all about your. To me, it's all about my tone
He's-
and my approach about it.
He's saying that's his approach.
On some racial shit.
Dion said he seen the video of the girl getting slammed and Shorty talking about some what she shouldn't have been done. But Dion said, "No, you gonna respect me." Dion like, "Nah, you gonna understand what we go
Both
through."
of them. Both of them
Right,
doing the same.
you gonna understand,
No, we're not.
but they take
No, we're
not.
not.
It's
Okay, okay,
it's
you're
not the same thing, but it's similar. Cause he
definitely
want
something.
to be enlightened. Dion want to get his point across, but Dion want to go about it respectfully. Like, I ain't gotta disrespect you and say she shouldn't have been being dumb. Because there's plenty of situations that we see with people encountering the police when it's like, bro, why would you do that?
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, bro, you don't understand the black experience when we dealing with the police.
Which means you shouldn't even say nothing.
But
It needs to be
But
said,
it
though,
all-
bro. Like,
She's
when,
not gonna understand, bro.
okay,
She's
so
not gonna understand.
unprotested.
Bro, I've been
saying,
around these white
I know.
people.
We
They're
have-
not gonna understand,
Exactly,
bro.
we have to. But if we don't ever say anything, bro, when is it gonna be? When is it gonna break anything? When is it gonna get through their head? Like, we might not get through their head, but if we say something and then 2 months later they see something, then it becomes a repeated pattern. When somebody say something, eventually it's gonna be like, damn, maybe I am wrong. Maybe if 7 African Americans said something to me in the past 3 months about something I said, maybe I'm
All
doing
right,
something
listen.
wrong.
Okay, so I say this: if white people, and not just follow me. So if white people keep telling you being casserole is good, and they
that shit nasty.
repeatedly, you still gonna be like,
I mean, that's a different topic. You can't
no,
compare
but
that
it's,
to this.
but I'm just
You
saying,
can't compare that to this, bro. We talking about raisins and seasoning. We can't compare that, bro.
Just briefly, bro.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
bro.
then we're gonna tell you.
Go ahead, because I'm gonna wrap it up after you.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the next topic.
Motherfucker said some shit at the gig one day about, and it was some Black History shit. He said the Memphis Bills when he meant the Tuskegee Airmen. So he said the shit in a joking manner, talking about some, you know what I'm saying, some shit that I hold in high regard. I didn't get upset about it, but the shit got addressed and handled accordingly. Memphis Bills, we was standing third, and he said it in a nonchalant way, like, all right, whatever the fuck. Memphis Bills, hold on, church, you gonna come here being funny, at least say the shit right. Again, fuck respect, understanding. You walk around talking like that, that means your kids gonna walk around and then they encounter. I think of shit like that. So if you're gonna crack a joke, at least say the shit right. Don't say no. And even when we fuck with each other, somebody might say something fucked up, and I laugh and say the same shit. It's just understanding. I don't go on with, hold on, you ain't finna. No, fuck that, because you ain't got him on. You ain't got him on for respect me. If I feel if it's going a whole nother way, whatever the fuck happened during this conversation, it get physical, that's where the fuck it go. And I'm not mad about it. But you're not finna walk around and be lying. That's my whole thing. Or believing that criminality is associated with black people.
But here's the thing, though, right? And with criminality and black people and race and black people, whatever the case may be, everybody has an opinion. Whether you disagree or agree, everybody's gonna have the opinion on whatever it is, and you either gonna like it, respect it, or you ain't gonna like it at all. You gonna completely disagree with it. So that's the bottom line of it all. Like to go back to what he's saying, like the video they watched in class. Shorty didn't respect the video enough to even understand his point of view. You know what I'm saying? And
That's facts.
And a lot of times that's what causes the conflict. It's like, bro, I ain't even asking you to empathize or sympathize with me. I just want you to respect what's going on. Like, this is real. This is my experience. This is my life. This is what happens when I get.
Hey, my joke.
Hey, I'm on the corner.
Hey, they all
I'm on the
just stop
corner.
sign.
I'm right here. No, I'm right here. I'm right on the corner.
I'm just asking.
I feel you.
Hey, they flying through this one.
Nah, you come on, man. I need you to focus. It's real,
You
man.
want to wrap it up? Then toss it to.
Pardon my back.
Huh?
Damn!
Pardon my back.
Damn! Part of my back.
The body is back.
But nah,
Wait,
like I said, man, it's just everybody's opinion. Everybody's gonna have an opinion
Facts.
about whatever it is, whether it's in music, racism, life, religion, whatever. Everybody gonna have an opinion, whether you agree with it or you don't agree with it. That's the bottom line. So
The Stone Cold said so.
that's facts.
So-
Austin 3:16.
We're gonna go to a more lighter topic. We're gonna go to a more lighter topic. Then we're gonna shout out the businesses up in the podcast before we end, man.
Yes, he is.
We're gonna go to a more lighter topic, and we want to get Tay. We want to get Tay opinion on this when we come back. We're gonna go with who do y'all feel should be dickhead of the week? I'm gonna toss out 2 names out there. We could go with Meek Mill for the Kobe thing, or in the Meek Mill how he handles the Meek Mill situation. Which I personally don't feel like it. I mean, Meek Mill handles the 6ix9ine situation, and then we could go with 6ix9ine too. And if y'all got another name, we could toss that in too. We got about 10 minutes before we end it. You gonna get Meek dickhead of the week?
I'm gonna get 6ix9ine.
I gotta go with 6ix9ine.
Meek is, but you 6ix9ine is expected to be a dickhead.
Okay.
Yes. Hold on, church. I got the vote. All I'm saying, I apologize for cutting you off. But seriously,
Dickhead of the
just
week,
like
man.
what we just said,
Meek 6ix9ine is obviously you can also throw in somebody else.
you know what I'm saying? Honorable mention, but that's the two. That's the two that, you know what I'm saying, Dion put up there. Meek, because Meek know better. When you know better and do foul shit,
Damn, my shit died.
much to what Dre was just talking about as far as my whole thing about going about it, if it's my ego, which is not, we're not even gonna get back into this shit. But just that whole understanding, because Dre whole thing is you know better. Regardless of why explain yourself to a motherfucker if some foul being said. And I got my own reason behind that, but whatever. On topic about the Meek and the 6ix9ine shit. 6ix9ine made his career off saying whole shit all the time. Saying suck his dick and he'll do this, that, and the third, and all this other little foul shit, and niggas ran up on him. Everybody look like a dickhead when you go up against him. When you go up against Churches on some trying to match what he giving off, knowing he a cop, or before he told, you know what he gonna do. Soon some shit happen, he going live. His whole thing is any publicity is good publicity. Fuck that. Meek knew better. Full spectrum with the Kobe shit. Now he could have not said I'm getting back on my disrespectful shit and just been like, well, I was paying homage to this, that, and the third, and be done with it. And then after that, whatever the fuck come behind that, he got to deal with because he said. And much to Dion's point, I respect it. If he apologized, be like, I'm not apologizing for it again. I apologize to her, and I'm not gonna be talking about it all these motherfuckers. Anyway, what did you mean? 5 interviews in. Fuck that. We're not about to keep saying the same thing. Meek is the dickhead of the week. All situations. All situations.
Watch the tweet. Go back and watch the
You
video.
look crazy as hell with the hat on.
Hey,
And all, I admitted that this is bullshit ass outfit I got on. I was just sitting looking at it. Fuck it, whatever.
Looking at it.
You know what
That
I'm
nigga
saying?
looked in the mirror before he came out.
That man said,
I'm still gonna put on
leggings.
leggings.
Keep going, me guy. Wow.
Pressure,
This guy
man.
got leggings on. Fuck this guy.
Oh,
Wow.
my
But-
boy Jenkins.
He didn't say that then.
He said it first. No one did on me.
You said it earlier. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
hey, build tolerance fitness.
Hey, for real. Shout out to Brand, man.
He bogus. He ain't gonna give you your shirt.
Keep lying.
Fuck my
He
shit.
got a good business man.
Facts. That's facts.
He is, but he is.
We gonna come back
Now,
to
we're
that.
going to
end.
shout out the businesses at the end, man. Stop talking.
But I
Keep doing
agree.
what you're talking
I
about.
think it's definitely 6ix9ine because the 6ix9ine
Nah, for real though.
6ix9ine. Don't get me wrong. I feel like his promotion is great. He know how to
Yeah.
get
That's
people
whole
to pay attention to him. It's whole shit. But if it's about whole shit or is it about being money? His morals is money first, and his
facts.
his morals is money first, and he took care of his family first. So if we
Exactly.
talk about that, then he's great. He's a great promotion person. He know how to get himself out there. He don't need to hire nobody for that. He's great at that. He know how to market himself on Instagram. He know how to market himself. Period. This nigga's inboxing Vaughn Scissors talking all the shit. He's still dickhead of the week to me
That shit
because
all negative.
you don't have no morals. Like you don't have no limit to what you gonna do.
That's
You
hey,
inbox this
well,
man's
we know
sister
he
saying
don't.
this.
We
Yeah,
know he don't.
yeah, but you inbox his sister
He
saying
wins.
it. So,
If
but
we know he don't.
he's still dickhead of the week because of why would you sit there and do this? Why
Like
would you
he-
sit here and talk this
He
shit?
could have
like
been
that?
that any other week.
And to be honest, I hate to even put him on this podcast because of why we spending time talking about this nigga. I don't want to talk about this nigga. I don't want to mention this nigga. Like, let this nigga die out. It's whole shit. Like Church said, this shit is whole shit. I hate to mention this nigga, but if we talk about dickhead of the week, it gotta be him.
I mean, me personally, I feel like it's equally both of them. They both dickheads, bro, because
Nah, choose a side.
I can't pick a side because
Don't choose a side. Choose a side. You gotta choose a side right now.
Pick a
Choose
side.
Me or Six. Nick or the Rat. Choose a side. Choose a side. You can't be on both. Choose a
like
side.
I said,
No.
Hey, I would
Choose a side. You can't.
side, bro.
It's dickhead of the week.
Nah,
I'm
you
not
can't do
Alright,
that, bro.
I'm gonna pick a side. Fuck y'all, man.
Are you trying to be unbiased? Because Mickey and
You
Mickey.
can't do
I'll
that, bro.
Exactly.
side
Stand on it.
everybody in this room. If you pick that.
Hey, that's what we're not gonna do on camera because we're gonna get on camera and get your ass whooped. But we gonna
Get them all.
And keep the live running.
So everybody feeling. We can get them all.
And all you see is the camera say, "Oh, let me."
Hey, nah, but
all eyes gonna be in Facebook jail for whooping on you. It's gonna be for bullying.
ain't nobody whooping on shit. Put that out there.
Answer the question, man.
Answer the question.
I mean-
You gotta choose a side, Tay.
I can't choose no.
You got
Nah,
to.
you got to, bro.
So I gotta pick it. If
Yeah.
I
No
had,
pressure, bro.
if I had to pick,
Hypothetically.
if I had to pick a shot, I'm definitely. Come on, man, y'all already know how I'm rocking. This the Chasers of nothing. Fuck 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying?
So you
You
got
know
to
the
buy
dickhead of the
it.
week.
No,
That's goofy.
shut up.
I knew he was gonna say that.
I'm gonna say.
that,
I'm gonna
bro.
say.
Bias.
Hold on. Let's talk.
Man, go ahead.
I'm not gonna tell you no more.
Man, go ahead, man.
Now, 6ix9ine. I'm gonna say 6ix9ine. If I have to pick a side, 6ix9ine will definitely be the dickhead of the week due to the fact you playing with a situation you don't even know. Like he Instagrammed out talking about some like he Instagrammed a video of Tuka Mama. Like, bro, you playing with a situation you don't know nothing about. Like you playing with.
Not from
It's like niggas really in Chicago dying behind what he talking about and what he playing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he playing with dirt about Von, but you also forget him. Von probably got real family members that's in that shit for real that'll really kill your ass because they don't. Now we talk about 6ix9ine ain't got shit to lose. You playing with some niggas from the projects who ain't got shit to lose for real. You know what I'm saying? So he'll definitely be the dickhead of the week, but. Like I don't know, man.
Nah, you gotta stand on what you're saying. So it's 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine is the dickhead of the week, bro. You like you said, Vaughn got people that'll die behind this shit.
Obviously,
and Tuka got shit
I'm
that'll
from
die
Chicago,
behind this
so
shit.
I'm gonna
And
rock with motherfuckers. From,
Right, it's obvious. It's biased.
I'm
Biased.
biased.
Don't give a fuck.
I'm biased. Due to the fact
I'm biased.
I'm from my city. I love my city, and 6ix9ine.
They ain't even gotta be from the south side. Like
Goofy
from
ass
Chicago.
nigga who just playing street, bro. Like
Yeah.
you already done been in that courtroom and you done told about some shit that ain't had nothing to do with your situation, bro.
And then he
You a
was
rap.
like, and then he came at Meek Mill was like, if you gangster, you wouldn't care about going to jail. But nigga, you was just on.
You was just in jail and you snitched, nigga.
You was on the stand, nigga.
You took a 2-year plea, nigga. And you cried.
So what you talking about, bro? What
You talking about some COVID here? I don't want to catch it because I got asthma. Get your bitch ass on, bro. You a nigga.
Let me say this.
We Chicago.
Let me say this.
Chicago stand up.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to WGCI. You know what I'm saying? But
I hate that.
For real.
But come on, don't do that. Meek. Listen to me, Meek. This me. It's me, Meek. Listen to me. Pay my student loans up. I beat the shit out of 6ix9ine legs. On bro them, I beat the shit out of them.
Nah, hey, on some real stuff. Like, I mean, like,
Pay my student loans.
we know Meek Mill did something on a different little type of time, like than what 6ix9ine did. So 6ix9ine gotta get it, bro. Like,
Yeah, he
no
playing.
question, bro.
He playing with dead people. He calling too many people.
For
like,
clout, bro.
Yeah, he
Clout
chasing.
chasing, like, oh,
He chasing it. He
Nobody
definitely
gonna
chasing it, man. But
And like Dion said, I don't even want to give him no time. Like,
Yeah, like we gave him enough time, man. We gonna go ahead
Build tolerance fitness.
Build
Shit,
tolerance
follow my
fitness,
homies, bro.
man. We gonna go ahead and
Hold on,
shout out
Facts.
to
Hold on,
Bill Follow.
hold on, man.
My last sticker,
They
boy.
can't even see the shirt because I know the comments in there.
No. They can see it on camera.
You
Build
know what I'm saying?
Tolerance
Build
Fitness.
Tolerance Fitness, man. If y'all looking to get in shape,
Bro, he
for
got
nutritional
shit,
advice,
I'm in this, yeah.
meal plans, whatever y'all need, man, I got it. Hit me in the inbox, DM me _Tay29. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
My boy Christian with the Thrive Collective.
Crisco.
Crisco.
Church.
Church
Big
socks,
church.
whatever y'all want to call
Mr.
them.
Talk that shit.
Mega church.
You know what I'm
Talk
saying?
that
So
shit.
holler at him. He got the sea mouse, you know what I'm saying? And he on the pull up depending on where you at.
He just brought.
For a charge though, it's not free.
Anything out of 10 miles, you definitely playing the motherfucker.
Facts.
10?
Anything out of 10.
He giving y'all 10 miles.
He giving you 10 miles. So if you need it, pull up on him, man. Sea mouse is great. I'll take it myself. Shout out to my boy Coop Bentley. He say, you know what I'm saying? He rapping. He on a podcast, Crumbs to Caviar. Go check him out. You know, we got a couple people in the comment. We got comments. We got my best friend, Aaliyah Claybrook, she got Cases by Clay. We got Cordesia, Colleen. You know, she do the lashes, so hit her up, lady, if y'all need y'all lashes done. We got my boy Jalil Muhammad, who also did our logo. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him, man.
You know what I'm saying? We got my little sister in here, Makaya Dayana. We got the Braxton Company. She sell lashes. They on the pull up. You know, be on the lookout for her collection coming soon. We got Aaliyah Sierra. We got Nail. We got follow her IG nails _ by Leah. Liyah. If y'all don't know how to spell Leah, get in tune. If y'all need them fill-ins, the manicures, pedicures, all that. She got all that.
She do men too?
For y'all. I don't know. Aaliyah, hit them.
Yeah, Leah do man too.
Oh, okay. So
Right
shout out to her, man.
I'm trying to get
So,
my shit, you know.
whatever y'all need, man. I don't
Get
know.
to the south
I
side.
thought you talking about your lashes. I said this.
I don't
No,
know.
I'm talking about the nails. You get your shit done?
What was something else?
Did I get y'all shit done? Y'all shit look better.
I mean, now I ain't really had my shit done.
Hey, women like that.
Yeah, like my lady didn't do this shit. So.
I don't
Go ahead,
I don't know who else was in the comments with the businesses. Leah say she traveled too, so hit up, and I'm pretty sure she charging on that delivery fee. She on pull up. So you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. Shout out to everybody that got a black-owned business, man.
That's what's up.
We appreciate y'all
That's
for tuning in tonight. This is another episode of Class A Dickheads, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Tune in next week, and we out.
We appreciate it, man. Hey, you gonna end it like that, and I ain't even about to come to end the
You
shit.
should have been ready.
Hey, all right, chill.
Yeah.